Alright everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. This will be episode 29 of our Let's Play. Oh boy, just look at this city. God, it looks so shitty and so beautiful at the same time. Especially all the shit that's flooded our shorelines and whatnot. She sells shit by the sea. I don't know, I was trying to make a reference, but it did not go over well. But either way, got a lot of dead people here. The plans for this episode are to finish off the Northern Territory, possibly even just make this the entire, you know, Newfoundland. So that's probably what's going to happen. One thing I did notice, and I'm going to get to it in a second, not only is there a bunch of dead people here, these guys need water up here. Holy crap. They didn't want to walk all the way out to the road to get their water. So, yeah. Let's see about healthcare. Healthcare is good. Cemetery usage is at 54%, so we're still kind of good. Crematorium availability is good. One thing I did notice when I was starting up the episode, the airport... Where are you, you little fuck? Anyway, here we are. So we got... This is basically like a two-way road here that we could possibly... We can make all this a two-way road, because realistically, it does not seem like, you know, a whole bunch of people come down this road, so we're gonna come down, yeah, we're gonna bring the road out towards the main strip, just like that. Of course, it's not gonna do a whole lot, but, you know, got a whole bunch of people clogging up the streets in just one line. I know I also need to start another project, which would be basically fixing up this bridge, getting these guys an overpass here so that way they could start kind of flowing a little bit better. So, I guess I'll do that. I guess I will work on that. For just a second, I'm going to kind of cut the video and we'll be back. So apparently, guys, page up and page down on my keyboard, up above the arrows, were the supposed spots. Here, let's go ahead and we'll start construction. Were the spots instead of, I believe it was G and H, from what I remember. Those used to be the buttons that defined, you know, where I could build up and build down. So apparently my freaking thing is page up and page down. So yeah, it's quite an ordeal already. Space is already occupied. What is this space occupied by? You want to tell me about that? Come on. What's the space occupied by? Come on. Here. Oh wait, no, not G. Let's see if we can... Nope, slope's too steep. Let's see if we just got it. There we go. That was the problem. So, page up, because apparently that's a thing. I don't know why it changed itself, why the key mapping just kind of changed itself, but here we go. I guess I gotta delete this road a little bit more, Jackson Street. Here, let's get rid of some of these businesses because they're so loyal that I just don't want them anymore, you know, because screw that. Here we go. Oh, it interferes with the road. Does it? Does it actually interfere with the damn road? Hardly. I mean, realistically. Oh man, it was in a really weird position right there. Yeah, that's a nice road to drive on. Anyway. Let's see if maybe... Nah, I don't want to bring it out and run... Yeah, I'll run under the bridge. Out and around, you know. All that shit. Let's see if we can bring it up a little bit more. No? No? Alright. Well, let me think about my options here. What we could do, and that was a stupid move, trying to bring it over. We could possibly page down. There we go. See if we can bring it through. No, we can't. Oh, that would be kind of cool. There we are. So, got ourselves a nice little place to, there we go. Now it's starting to kind of clean up a little bit. It's going to start moving. So yeah, there we go. There we go. I mean, this side is a little bit starting to kind of slow down. I don't know why. It was, at least. Now we get a whole influx of people. This guy, what the hell is this guy doing? This box truck. He's sitting there blocking up like two or three lanes of traffic. I mean, of course, nobody was even there, but, you know, still, he's blocking up everybody. And acting like he pays rent. Shit. Here we go. So, ooh, we got a lot of abandoned buildings over here, but now we have a lot easier. Everyone's kind of getting in here easier. Of course, can't really say too much about these guys over here. Like, damn. But, yeah. I mean, these guys are kind of moving slow, but, you know, that's bound to happen. Alright. Alrighty. So, let's see if it starts to kind of move a little faster, which it might. It might, yeah. Alright. So, really want to finish off this Northern Territory, but we don't have enough of what people like. So we gotta build ourselves a nice little cemetery over here, out facing towards the rest of the city, so they can watch us all, you know, just call us all abominations from within their graves, you know, because that's what we all are, a bunch of abominations. You know, we turned a lovely young, you know, village into a complete empire of greed and ungratefulness. So, here we go. We got our industrial working hard. Everyone's sitting in there doing nothing because they think that everything should be done for them. And, yeah. These people, especially this building, this too nice for a an industrial building. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a box factory. Let me see. Let me guess. This is the ice cube factory. I don't know, a box factory. I just looked at the containers and said, hey, what the hell you think you're doing? Being something that you ain't. Garments limited. Let me see if I can go find an ice factory. Ice cube factory. Okay, so that would make a little more sense, realistically speaking. We got a lot of dead people. Quite a bit of dead people. Come on, seriously, like, how's our death care? Let's get this figured out. So we have almost half of this cemetery filled up. I'm gonna destroy that because we don't need that shit. Here we go. Maybe. Wish you could put yield signs, even though, you know what? Don't even forget what I said. Yield signs are just a joke in this game because everyone wants to freaking run around acting like they own the damn place. So, yeah. Here we go. Unless, should we get maybe a traffic light in here? Or you know what? Just to kind of clean things up. These guys are trying to get it. These guys are trying to get out of here, so we gonna put a stop sign there. They have a stop sign up there, and these guys they're gonna get a traffic light. So yeah, there we go. Starting to pull a little more people out of there. So yeah, of course these guys are still kind of waiting here. Oh boy, just look at this place. It looks so beautiful. Let's see if I can find that halfway house. See if anyone actually built within it. Oh no, it's just this one guy, the live and learn training. You know, they haven't really done too much, realistically. Oh, the city needs power. Gonna go ahead and pause the game before people decide to abandon ship more. Let's go ahead and bring that electrical availability down the budget, so that way we're not spending more than we need to. So yeah. we go. I think we could definitely get a little bit more medical care going for our city, because we have a lot of dead people that need to be cleaned up, so, and plus people are bound to get sick, so that's also the thing. I'm kind of watching the weekly income. Here we go. Oh, we went from 11,000 to 6,000. 3,000. Alright, come on. This problem better fix itself. 1,056, 1,803. We're in the red right now. Holy crap. Yeah, it's continuing. So we're going to bring it down just a little bit. We're going to bring down the garbage stuff a little bit. So, maybe same with parks? Nah, you know what? Let's actually do something about the planes. The planes hardly ever, you know, yeah. Planes are hardly ever used. So I think definitely, yeah. We'll get some stuff. We won't really have too much, budget for the planes, because, you know, we don't really need it. Seems like this spot is still pretty dang bad. I mean, these guys, my god. I'm surprised these people aren't, like, booming in business, you know? Oh yeah, these guys really need a lot to sell. I'm still surprised, though, that we managed to fit New Ungrateful International in here. So yeah. You know, it's crazy that we managed that. You know, because I figured, you know, it was going to be too big. And of course, I mean, yeah, we had to kind of modify the road a little bit, but, you know. So, that being said, look at all these people trying to cram themselves into a one-way. These are just some nice people. I love them. This residence is gone, so... Oh, boy. Come on, people. What do you want me to do about this? Come on. I don't know what it is about these guys, but they're kind of sucking stuff up. You know, I'm gonna have to, well, there is a, power and water usage, limit, so, possibly, maybe get ourselves an education boost. Let's just try it out, let's see how it goes for us. I mean, oh, these guys, they all needed a bunch of workers. So you know what, instead of that, just get rid of the education boost. Because we don't need people sitting in school thinking that a degree will get them somewhere in life. I mean, realistically, I think it's all about luck, you know, because not a lot of people really do too much once they get their degree. Like, there's not a guarantee that they will get hired for the job that they want. So, I'm going to give these guys a stop sign too. We're going to give these guys sort of the right of way to kind of clean them up a little bit. This guy basically just freaking rammed his way through. He's got 100% load, so he's going to take it all in. Here we go. We're going to take it all in there. Yeah, I did say it like that. We're emptying this one. It's at 95% capacity. So yeah, looks like this is starting to kind of clear up a little bit. Well, not really clear up, but these guys are getting the right of way a little bit more. Of course, they're starting to back up themselves, so let's see about land value over here. Land value is low. Is it? Well, not really. Quite frankly. I mean, whatever. Here, let's get these guys a little park over here. See how this goes for them. So we're gonna get their shit back one way or another. Here we go. Got enough garbage collection. We got enough fire people and police people, and you know, we got enough of those police people that can stop those crazy pancake dealers and, you know, pancake drug dealers. Whoever else might be plaguing this earth. Maybe the people who run the science center with their, you know, logistics and their fucking facts and stuff like that. who needs facts anyway? Anywho, should probably get maybe another unique building in here somewhere. Because there's not a lot of stuff around here, to be quite honest. I mean, there is a stadium. Whatever happened to that thing? Where is it? Is it? Ah, here it is. So we had 39 visitors last week. We had 11 terrorists last week. So that's always good. Alright. Looks like this is all kind of backing up, but, you know, thankfully not super bad. So, yeah. Oh, I like this. These guys are kind of overlooking everyone else, thinking that they're better than everyone else, you know. Happy Face Travel Agency. You got the Top Banking, Trident Accounting. You got all these accountants, and, instead of cops and robbers, you got accountants and bankers and travel agency workers. Travel agents and bankers and whoever else. Oh my. Alright, anyway, got ourselves that incinerator. Oh my god, it is basically making the place look ugly. And it's basically destroyed the trees. My god. Anyway, these guys, they might need the right of way here on Pierce Street. Here we go. I don't know why I ever gave those guys a traffic light, though. These guys shouldn't have a traffic light. I don't get what's going on here. Alright. Well, not too much we could do with these guys, but, here we go. We can get these guys a stop sign. That might start to clear them up a little bit more. We'll give these guys a stop sign. Maybe. Should we? Yeah, no, let's just be safe. We'll just give them a stupid traffic light. It might make things a little more organized and more realistic. Got a whole Farmers Central over here on Ashton Street. You got all these little businesses. You got the beefcakes and the baconry, I guess. All right behind the stadium, so that way people don't have to walk too far for their, you know, for whatever it is that they desire, you know, like the beefcakes and the baconry. Yeah, these people are very original. But yeah, AB's Baking Company, though. I believe I did mention them. Oh my god, I still thought it was pretty damn funny, though. Gordon Ramsay going to their business and stuff. Those people were just awful. You know, just completely awful. You know, if you didn't like their food, then you were basically an asshole, you know? It was stupid. Anyway, seems like we do have spots around the city that do need to be filled in. What we could do in the meantime is start laying out, you know, possible plans for the rest of the Northern Territory. Huh. Oh, we can't fill that in, I guess, because that tree's there. Yeah, because it kind of cuts right into the square, so... Quite alright. Yeah, this is police headquarters. So we are going to have to maybe knock down the Cherry residence. Just to get, like, an adequate road kind of going through here. Possibly. Unless... Here we go. Here we are. There we are. So we got a little spot all the way in the back, you know, near the back of the, near the back of those guys, so that way they can, they don't have to deal with all the dolphins and shit. You know, they can just go on with their day. These guys are gonna get extended right out to the Science Center, and, yeah, here we go. I was debating on whether or not to make this like a straight road and then of course go straight out and stuff like that. I don't think I want to do that exactly. So we are gonna go ahead, we're gonna make another road. Gonna bring it out here. here we are. And then, of course, we are going to go ahead and we're going to bring it around here. So, let's go ahead and possibly bring it around here. I think we can do that. I'd hate to knock down that one business. Let's get the road so that way yeah, we're going to delete that road so it kind of looks a little bit better. So, there we are. Otherwise, it would have looked really stupid. So, we continue kind of building some spots around here. Kind of looks kind of cheap, you know what I mean? Like, I'd hate to say it, but, you know, it kind of looks really weird. You know, I guess it's because of all the little squares and the boxes and stuff. I'm not sure. But, yeah. It's just really weird. But hey, weird is in the nature of this city. So, quite alright. You know, we have everything that we need to be a nice, beautiful city. Anyhow. And these guys, before I continue, the sun's about to go down. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get our water supply in. We're going to get every little bit of supply that we can. We get our police peoples and our education peoples, our unique building peoples, so that way they can be miserable ass tour guides and teach you all about shit that really doesn't even matter. Here's where you will find Gordon Ramsay's magic wand to make your business even more hateable. Kind of like Amy's Baking Company. I still think that's a pretty damn funny coincidence that it's called that. Yeah, buy new land, it says at the bottom right. Well, no thank you, because there's no reason to. Really no reason to do that. So, yeah, I'm not even sure if I want to call this also Newfoundland. I guess I would call this Turd Central, because it kind of looks like a nice little turd of some sort, kind of like the poop emoji. I don't know, it's something about this that just looks like a damn turd. I don't know what it is about that. So yeah, let's see here. Oh, we have, okay. Alright, so it's starting to go down. We went into the negative, but we are good right now. Cemetery's doing okay. Let's see about unique buildings, though. We don't really need too many unique buildings. I feel like we need more parks than anything, though. Possibly, I really want to bring the parks and plazas up more, but then, of course, we're going to have to kind of cut out our stuff. Let's see here, 259,000, 258,000. There we go. So we're quite alright for now. So we're still doing pretty good. Let's see about parks and stuff. I think we're doing okay for the most part. We're gonna get a large playground in here, possibly maybe a park with trees. We able to do that? No. I mean, over here, just about. We could just barely do it. No. Anyway, let's go ahead. We'll get ourselves a nice large playground right next to the cemetery. Just that way, all those kids can play with all the dead people and whatnot. You know, if they get tired with all the fun, even that little rainbow bridge right there in the middle. I don't know if you guys see that. They can, you know, when they're done playing in the sandbox over there and they're done playing on all the equipment, they can come over and they can play with all the dead people. You know, they can resurrect the dead with, you know, whatever fucking curse that they saw in Harry Potter, or whatever, you know, whatever their little minds desire. You know, what if we had like a little zombie apocalypse, you know, and people actually did rise from the dead? You know, that would be pretty damn funny. And then all the kids would be eaten first. Especially all these guys over here. Let's see who they are. Sophie Brown is a highly educated young adult. She resides at the Oriental residence. I noticed this just immediately. Oh, city needs more power. Let's go ahead and we'll get this kind of fixed up before we continue with our dear friend Sophie. So here we go. Alrighty. And then, of course, we're going to see more about that ice cube factory that she works at. Alright. Alright, so Sophie Brown works at the ice cube factory. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, my bad. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, okay, I see what it was. Alright, never mind. So, we don't have much demand for anything. I don't know what the hell happened. We have like 54,000 in the bank right now. 56 and rising. 58. My dear lord. What is going on with these people? 61. Jeez. Anyway. Yeah, it's starting to go down now. Go down a lot. Buildings burned down. So, not too much we could do now. So, we could possibly call this, possibly Turd Central, or we can, trying to think of what we could call this. Not entirely sure. But, not sure if we want to call it, like, yeah, I'm not sure. I was about to say something really stupid, but now I regret it. Or at least I caught myself before I could say something stupid. But, here we go. Get them a road. Yeah. I think we're good for now. Let's see here. We got Finch Street. We got Greenaway Street. That name pops up way too much. Greenaway. I think it's really stupid. You know, like, where the hell did our availability go? Where did our demand for anything go? You know, these people should be loving this place right now. Like, not bagging on it like it's some sort of fucking stupid place. Here we go. You know what? We'll give these guys, just to be nice to them, a nice little place by the sea to, you know, be real stupid. Knock down a few high-res buildings. So here we go. Got ourselves a botanical garden, and it had nobody last week come and visit. Like, why not? Come on, man. These people should be visiting left and right. Should be waiting on the unexpected arrival of these things. I mean, come on. Oh, I like these flower beds. They're like dug into the ground too, because of the landscape tool. Yeah, everything's kind of funky, especially this silo right here, this red silo. This one's kind of dug into the terrain a little bit. Yeah. Garments Limited, and we got Frank's Fish Stick Factory in here, inside of the laminate floors factory. So, it's for fish sticks and laminate floors, so fish and floors, I guess you could say, but either way. So, we got everything that we need, sort of. We definitely fixed that issue with the Gray Bridge. Oh my god, now it's completely cleaned up. So we definitely cleaned up the bridge, and yeah, now it just looks so much better. Of course, everybody's at a sort of a standstill over by the Expo Center. Oh boy. Well, this might be another project right here. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice little spot. Right out here. I'm going to include this little turd out here. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.